Hello, welcome back to Linux Wednesdays, where we look at Linux tips and tricks on a Wednesday. In this video, I'm going to show you 6 commands you should know when playing around with the Linux terminal. Now, obviously, Linux has two sides, the GUI side, which most people are going to use. They also have the terminal side. I like to play around in the terminal, seeing what it can actually do. The first command we're going to use is ls. And you'll see there it's listing the directory, similar to dir in DOS. So you've got desktop, documents, downloads, history, iPhone, JDownloaders 2, which is what I've got on mine, some .json files, music, pictures, public, temp, some directories I've created, and videos and Warpinter. And we use that one there, test HTML, in last week's video when I was playing around with HTML code to install apps from links. And that's the ls command. If you want to know what it can do, type in man followed by ls, which is listing at directory contents, and it tells you what the parameters do there. Minus A, minus capital A, minus B, capital B, and so on. Every command in Linux has a manual page. So if you're unsure what it does, before typing it in, just type man followed by the command. Now if you want to get into a directory, we're going to do a CD. So we can do a CD, for example, desktop. That takes to the desktop directory. We can do a ls, and you can list the contents on the desktop. You can use a mouse wheel to go up and down to see what I've got on the desktop. If I type in clear, clears the screen, and we can get back and type another command in. So to get back to your previous directory, just going to type in cd. Now if we do ... like you do in DOS, it says bash cd ... command not found. So we need to do a cd / enter, then enter again. And that allows us to get back to the previous directory. Let's do a clear. Let's clear the screen. And we're going to make a directory this time. We're going to do mk. So mkdir, make directory. And we're going to call it temp4, for example. Now I can do an ls. You can see here, temp4 is a directory that I've created. You can do a man, mkdir. It says make directories. It tells you what each one does, mode, verbose, and so on. There's not many commands with this one. There's only M, capital P, V, and Z, and some help stuff there. Report bugs. Author David Mackenzie. Good on you, David Mackenzie. We'll press Q to quit, and we can go to that directory by typing in cd temp4, and we can then list the contents. That's how to create a directory in the Linux terminal. Another command we're going to use is called free. So let's just get out of this one. And this displays the amount of free memory on the system. You've got total, used, free, shared, buffer cache, and available. Again, we can do a man free. Displays the total amount of free and used physical and swap memory in the system. We can display it in bytes, kilobytes, gigabytes, and so on. So if we quit it, let's display it in bytes. So we're going to do a free minus B. You see there? Let's display it in kilobytes. Let's display it in gigabytes. There we go. We are displaying it in gigabytes. And that was how to check free memory in use in the Linux terminal. Another command we're going to use, let's clear this one, is df. And we're going to do a minus H. And that's displaying the partitions on Linux. So if we do a man df, report file system and disk usage. So we quit it. You can see there, it tells you how much size each partition is on my system. Let's go back to man df. You can do all, block size, human readable, and so on. And there's all the verbose modes, print type, and so on. And who's it made by? Let's have a look down. Written by, I'm not even attempt to pronounce that name, but there's David Mackenzie and Paul Egbert. Good on you, you three. Let's quit this one. Let's clear the screen. And one last command we're going to use is W, which shows all the users that are logged into the system. Press on W. You can see there, user, which is me. I logged in at 2108. I've been idle or using the system for 38 minutes now and 20 seconds. JCPU 2 minutes and 10. PCPUU 126. And what I'm doing is a mate session. If we do a man followed by W, it says show who's logged into system and what they're doing. So minus H with no header. Let's try that one. Where are we? W minus H. Again, we've got no header, make it a bit easier to use. Says me, login time, and so on. Yes, we can do a minus V. There's always a capital V. Yep, capital V. From, it says unknown, so it's the unknown version. I don't know what it is. Output, version information, and text. Let's clear the screen. Now, one thing you might want to do is take a hard copy of the directory or your contents that you're outputting on the screen. So I did an LS. You'll see there that maybe I want to print all that. Let's do my desktop. And we're going to do an LS again. You'll see all the stuff there on my desktop. If I do an LS minus, or the bracket, and I'm going to call it desktop.txt. And what that's done is output all that, stream the output as a text file. So if I go to my desktop, you see there I've got desktop.txt. You can see there the contents has now been listed. I can do a hard copy of that, and so on. I should be able to do the same thing with, let's try it with there we go. Let's go back to the desktop, and there's a who.txt. It tells you who's logged in and so on. What time you logged in, if you maybe want to take a hard copy. So that was a look at 6 commands and a little few extra commands that everyone should know when using the Linux terminal. If you found this video of some use, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the videos, I suppose the other button seems to work too. As always, thank you very much for watching Linux Wednesdays. I'll see you in the next video.